Have you been feeling a little stir crazy? If so, it's all normal. Like vivid dreams, crazy dreams, sleepless nights, ups and downs in your emotions. This is all going on energetically for every one of us. I think it's very clear how everything around us is kind of mirroring this change, this transformation. And I did an exploration, mostly for myself actually, um, to kind of identify the energies at work for this cycle. And I have the impression that it's going to be a little longer than just this month, maybe. You might be aware that yesterday we had a new moon slash eclipse, and the one prior to this was mid September with a full moon and a lunar eclipse. And I have had I've been experiencing a lot of weird energy peaks, and also kind of feeling sick out of the blue. These are all symptoms, I believe, of something bigger that is going on around us, that it's not easy to understand. It's like when you're in the storm, you don't really see the way, and then finally, when things calm down, you're able to look back and make sense a little better of what happened, right? And I think this is one of those moments, and I believe if you're a very sensitive person, empath, creative person, etc., you might be feeling this way more than others around you, which in one way kind of makes us feel weird and different. But in another way, it's also a way to say there are other people like you that are experiencing something similar, so do not feel disconnected or too different or too weird for this. So um, my exploration was interesting because it kind of brought me three different symbols um, that I want to share here with you, in the hope to help you really navigate this cycle and possibly also feeling better about yourself. And I know every time I look up, it looks like I have a UFO, but it's just my ring light. Um, so, the first symbol that appeared, and I think it expresses, um, it tells us a story of how things are going on around us, and was a symbol of a butterfly. And the butterfly, and it's stages, right? It goes through transformation that really feels at times like death. And it's a transformation that it's inevitable. It's not that the butterfly can stall it and say, okay, no, let me think about it a little longer, and then eventually I'll start, I'll be on my way. It just happens. And so this is really the strong meaning, um, that we have to be aware of, that it's happening. We can't really halt it or slow it down, or even maybe try and make sense of it. And I think it actually feels a little bit like an inner apocalypse because it's way more than just, oh, like I'm changing some habits. It's something that comes from deep within, and it's really aimed at bringing about the changes that maybe we have resisted, even not only on our personal level but also on an earth level. um, and I think we have all heard about a lot of destruction, right, going on around us. Unfortunately, this cycle is not that gentle. It has to happen, and wherever we're headed, I think that we all need to do what we can do to heal ourselves as much as possible, so that we can contribute some clean energy to the transformation that is happening. The second symbol that came through is the one of the third eye. all right, also called it's the sixth chakra. Basically, here we're talking about connecting with our intuition. Okay, there is guidance, there is support. Sometimes we might have issues in understanding because we are so much caught in what's going on, right? And that's when we ask for help, of course. And we need to ask for help because we are all here to support each other. If we were so good at fixing everything on our own, we would be living in a different world. It's okay to ask for help at whichever level feels comfortable, right? But do it. And this symbol is really telling us, well, hey, hello, I'm here. There is guidance, there is help. Are you turning within for that? Are you tuning in and listening? Are you taking action on what comes through? There is something very beautiful that came about, the information that we can retrieve in our book of life. If you practice the Akashic records, if you need a reading, I'm here, or talking with our guides, whatever that is that can help us access the deeper, bigger meaning of our journey, personally and as contributors, right, to the collective energy. And this is about really taking those beautiful insights, those useful ideas, and really give it a shape in the world. Because I think that, for almost everybody, one of the main issues is really to sit there and contemplate the ideas that we have and the intuitions, the insights for too long, and we don't take action fast enough, or we don't take action at all. We have to remember that the intuition doesn't speak the doubt language. Okay, so remember this. And the third symbol that came was like like a door opening on a space, and the space felt and looked cozy and beautiful. And that space, maybe is a space you need to find still. Maybe is a space that you already know. Maybe it's a physical space. Maybe it's a metaphysical space. It doesn't really matter. But it's a space where you can get acquainted or get comfortable with your creative energy, right? With the deepest, purest, wisest part of yourself, of who you really are, right? Your soul, your higher self, however you want to call it. And that is like the creative space where we really bring idea into form, and where we can actually finally begin contributing something better to everyone around us and also to ourselves, to finally experience and live and enjoy the best part of ourselves, no matter what, feeling like our energy, our life, everything has an aim, a direction, a goal again, right? If we lost that sense. So you want to remember that this cycle is under the Libra energy, which is beautiful and loves everything beautiful and loves peace and loves collaboration and loves including everybody, but tends to be people pleasing. And we cannot be liked and loved by everybody. We need to make choices. This is what this energy, this Libra energy, is contributing to the picture. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you need support. I might be opening up space for maybe a channel message for anyone who leaves me a question in the comments. All right, be well.